Alright, hello and welcome to Echoes of Color with Jeffery Morrison. How's it going? Alright, we're gonna do another whip and chat here with Timu's Stained Glass Cardinals, is what I'm calling it, or JY907. It's a 30 by 40 and round drill. Okay, hopefully you're having a wonderful day and all your crafting and other endeavors are going well. Grab some coffee here. Delicious. Alright, my double is becoming an iced coffee, so nope. Okay, started this third section here and W, so I kind of made a border for the section. So, alright. Okay, cool. Alright, we'll just continue on. It's overcast right now. And where in the world did I put that cover? Oh, okay, good. The cover for the tweezers. I'm like, oh no. And Diamond Art Club tweezers. Wow. And the Diamond Art Club stuff is coming off. Alright. Yeah, so we'll just hang out for a bit because it's fun. W is 310, and this is 18 colors. I don't know if I've been saying that. 18 colors and round drill. I definitely said the round drill past few times, but W, right? 310. Okay. Yeah. Quite a bit of 310 in here, but this is how you probably get the stained glass effect in this piece. Yeah, it just seems that way anyway. So just work my way up this section. Once I get the 310 done, then we can do the colors. Makes it easier. This was kind of around the border of the section that I wanted anyway, so that's probably why I chose to do W right now. Today and tomorrow off, and then Wednesday to Saturday I'm working again, so we'll just see how the week goes. Yeah, I had lunch I grabbed a sandwich and stuff at Tim Hortons when I was out just a bit ago running errands, so it's been a while. Just like ham and cheese sandwiches, like that's just my go-to, and it's just like having a large double or a ham foot-long sub at Subway. It's like I keep it pretty basic. Food-wise. And eventually, once you get to know the staff at like my local Subway or whatever, like this order hasn't changed. Yeah, don't you dare change the menu. It's the kind of thing. It's like I have to figure out a new sandwich to eat for supper on Thursdays. It's like Dad and I go to Subway and the grocery store to get my mom a salad, and then Dad and I subs. It's like, don't take away the ham sandwich and don't take away Dad's cold cut combo on a wrap. Just leave it. Leave that stuff alone. That's what we come in for. Get her stuff on it. World saved. We have supper for Thursdays. Because it's our day to cook. That day, Dad and I. Yep. That's how we cook. So, I cook supper for tonight. Like, easy to put together meal, but yeah. I do know how to cook, but I'm not like culinary level chefy chef here. A big poofy white hat and wearing a chef's uniform. No. Nope. Keep it relatively simple. We have an idea of what to have for supper during the week, so it's not really a far-fetched kind of ordeal to figure out what's for supper. We just sat down and figured it out at one time, like one point of time, what we wanted to eat for supper all week, and we've just been sticking with it. So much easier. Get takeout for lunch on Saturdays. I miss the occasional Saturday. I've gone out to the diner, to which we get the takeout. I sit in the diner sometimes if I know I'm going to be working on the weekend and not get a chance to order takeout with the parents if I'm working. So, we figured it. Parents usually just get breakfast kind of stuff and they eat it for lunch. Dad gets like eggs with cheddar cheese in it, like 3 eggs and whatever. My mom gets like poached eggs. Pretty straightforward kind of stuff, but yeah, they get what they get, and then I get a chicken Caesar wrap or club sandwich, triple decker kind of sandwich thing with turkey in it and mayo and bacon, lettuce. Yeah, delicious. French fries on the side. Yeah. Wonderful staple. Yeah, I got one of those too. Usually go between the two. So, yeah, I just thought I'd go to Tim Hortons today. It was nearby where I had to go for errands. So, they get slammed at lunchtime in Stratford. I just waited in line. No big deal. It moved fairly quick. Some of the students get just iced coffees or whatever. Fairly quick queue. So, it's like, do these students like eat lunch? I see a couple students like ordered lunch, but yeah. It's like simple little things, I guess. Looks like they were wearing school uniforms too, so it must have been like a Catholic school or something. I really didn't. There was an emblem on a few of their uniforms. I kind of looked, but it could have been St. Mike's Catholic School or something. But yeah, I've heard of schools having uniforms, but don't see it very often up here in Canada. Maybe unless it's like a private school, or in that case, a Catholic school. I suppose. Kind of don't have to worry about what you're wearing to school. And it's within dress code. I think it's like a dress code, so they don't have to deal with staff, or teachers don't have to deal with just people dressing a little racy or whatever. So I think there are some teenagers who don't dress appropriately in like schools. And that's why you have dress codes. Yeah. I know. I've always been a jeans and t-shirt kind of guy, so always worn blue jeans. Yeah. And a t-shirt. There was an exception for a while where I had to wear like a kind of track like pants with buttons going down the side because I had to be casted for the better part of a year. So I had a spiral tibia fracture all those years back, and I couldn't wear jeans. So I was casted. So that it was the exception, but yeah. I think there are jeans that baggy to compensate, like a plaster cast or a walking cast. So yeah, that was my kind of pants fashion for a while, but you know, all good. I don't know. It just kind of looks like some people just get up out of bed and just like walk around in their pajamas. That's a thing. It's like, okay, it's totally up to you, I guess, but just kind of my theory. But yeah, you have sleepwear for a reason. So you're comfortable sleeping. Well, supposedly how it goes. But your body may sweat or detox in the night as it's healing, as you're sleeping, etc. Body might be kind of regulating its functions and all. If you're sleeping for a good amount of time. I'm not a sleep expert, but yeah, you'd probably sweat in your sleep and all that, and yeah, body's just like kind of fixing itself or in a state of rest to rejuvenate. Oh, that's totally up to if people are comfortable in that kind of stuff, attire, then yeah. Or they wear other pajamas or something, and then yeah, they just like the soft clothing on their skin or something. Yeah, it probably just an easy way to get dressed, or at least presentable in public. But yeah, it just kind of looks like you just jumped out of bed and got on with your day wearing pajamas or fleece pants or whatever. Yeah, they look like pajamas, but I could be wrong on that account, and it's just soft fleece fabric kind of stuff. Could just be a soft fabric clothing. Yep. Oh, I'm not walking around in that stuff, but you'd see it. Just young people usually. I've seen older people with the pajama-looking bottoms, but if it works for people, it works for people. And then the gray sweatpant kind of thing too. Oh, I guess jeans are just too rigid for people. Some people. Yeah, I want something flexible and easy kind of going. Yeah, that works. It's probably a whole mentality behind it. It's like, hey, I want to be comfortable, screw it. So, yeah. Track pants it is. Sure. Yeah, gotta be comfortable and happy somehow. That's a good way to do it, I suppose. So, I'll just wear what I want to wear, and then, yeah, everybody else can have fun. Yeah, I'd feel weird putting a pair of track pants on, like to go out in public. It I'd feel underdressed or something because I'm just so used to wearing jeans. So, hey, but have fun. It's like that's just my opinion of it. But the myriad of thousands of other opinions have meaning too. So it's not just me. So, haha. Well, not the one wearing pajama bottoms or whatever. So probably just a comfort thing. Yeah, pretty low key few days. Just hanging out. I read some more of Stone of Tears. Yeah, trying to get back into reading. Yeah, it's not consistent. Word search is just far easier just to pick up and do. You know, reading would probably just be that much better. I don't know. Just the fact that I have hundreds of word search books. And I found Wheel of Fortune word search. And I ordered a subscription for it, so I'll get those magazines for a bit. I didn't know there was a SpongeBob themed word search too from Penny Press. I seen it, but yeah, it's like American dollar, and yeah. Mom's like, yeah, really don't need to renew your subscriptions. Yeah, she was kind of right on why. I do have a backlog of word search magazines, but it's always nice to get like a fresh new issue. But I have like issues from like 2019 to go through still. I'd go back and try to do like the older issues I have of the word search magazines. So yeah, it's a slow. The books really haven't changed much over the years. Yeah, it stayed pretty much the same, but yeah, it is nice getting the newer issues because they have added more puzzles to a vast number of their books. So I guess people wanted more puzzles in the magazines. I don't know if that changed the price of the magazine subscription or not. It makes sense to kind of raise the price a bit for more puzzles, but it's good value if you like word searches. You get like over 100 something puzzle in certain word search magazines. So I like them. They're somewhat portable. I have like how many clipboards with various stages of completed word searches on them. Yep. I have like a Garfield word search and a hidden message, kind of two of those books by my exercise bike. So that's me picking up a word search book. The Stone of Tears by Terry Goodkind is just hanging out by the exercise bike too on a desk. So I pick it up and read a chapter or two. So I guess that's better than nothing. Yeah, I think the characters are kind of spread out in Stone of Tears. This female character, the main character, is with another female character and a wizard and an older female character somewhere else, and it's just it'll probably figure it itself out in the end. It's kind of Game of Thrones kind of thing, or that's a classic high fantasy kind of thing, or just get a overall view of the story and the events going on in the world by separating the characters. They're each doing different things. And then you just read through the book, and then you just go with some characters for a couple chapters, and then they switch characters again, and yeah, they're just numbered chapters as far as I've seen. So yeah, these characters sit and have long conversations with one another. That's a good chunk of the chapters. And they're like telling a story of what the kind of a backstory of the characters, what they went through to get to where they are now. And yeah, kind of interesting. It reads at a pretty cool pace, but yeah, like 3 or 4 pages in a chapter are basically a conversation between two characters. They're long chapters. Like, this book isn't a snack. Like, almost like 400 pages in just to this. Like 1/3 through the book. It's a juicy tome. It's in paperback though, so that's good. Paperback books I find are easier to hold. Yeah, because I'm reading on an exercise bike, so yeah, legs are moving, but yeah, I can hold a book or do word search to an extent, the word search part. Be cool if my dad could make like a desk kind of invention that just would go on the over top of the handlebars of the exercise bike, just kind of lean on there for a writing surface. Probably make it easier to do word search on the exercise bike. You just have an exercise bike kind of desk. And then my legs wouldn't hit the desk or anything. It'd be like high enough. Just at like sitting height kind of thing. Yeah, I've thought about that a couple times, being on the exercise bike. My dad kind of does woodworking, so I could ask him. It's the worst he's gonna say. Nah. No. No, son. How dare. He'd probably do it if he was like bored enough. Like, I don't know. He has a full-time job too, but he like works during the week. He's a truck mechanic, so it'd be like a weekend kind of thing. But I'd work every other weekend kind of thing, or every weekend sometimes, but 2 different jobs. So that doesn't bother me. I'm so used to working, but when I suddenly like stop and have a couple days off, I'm like, what am I supposed to be doing right now? What should I be doing right now? It's like always like doing something. I always feel like I have to be doing something. And then the second I'm like sitting down playing my myriad of cell phone games for like a few minutes on my phone, my mom's like, get off your phone and pay attention to the cat or something. It's like, I've tried chasing the cat and tried giving him a hug, but he just evacuates, and then he turns around in the hallway and starts yelling because he wants attention. It's like, he was doing that last night. Dad and I were watching Secret of Skinwalker Ranch and Beyond Skinwalker Ranch. Beyond Skinwalker Ranch comes first. And then it's a Sunday night thing Dad and I do. If I'm not around, it gets recorded. Either one of them, they're set to record. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, that was when I used to be on nights at my full-time job. 12-hour night shift or whatever. So it's on at like 9 and 10 o'clock respectively, the 2 shows that Dad and I watch. Mom begrudgingly leaves the room the living room. Your stupid stuff is on. I'll leave. So, here we are all afternoon watching W movies, the 2 or 3 W movies that are on the weekends. Dad and I sit through some of those, or we see parts of them. And we think that stuff is silly sometimes. Like, some of them are pretty absurd sometimes, but it's not like we can just change the channel. Or she PVRs them, and Dad watches the ball game. That's kind of compromised my mom and dad kind of make with one another, because TV's their entertainment. So we don't always have to watch the W movies, but the Hallmark movies, I mean. Some of them are okay, others are just kind of cringe, awkward, but it's entertainment. It's something my mom likes to watch. She calls her stuff stupid, so okay. Doesn't mean everybody has to like every show that everybody else does in the house. That's kind of the way it goes. Like, big whoopee. Yay, we don't like stuff. And then my mom doesn't like certain stuff. It's like, okay, that's the way it goes. That's life. I basically watch CP24, whatever's on MSNBC, for like a couple hours block. And the Skinwalker Ranch shows. Yeah, that's my extent of TV. Like, yeah, maybe a few hours in the day, but it's not heavy viewing. Yeah, so it's the way it goes here. That parents pay for the satellite. That's their entertainment. So I do word search, listen to music, go on the exercise bike, and play the odd video game. That's kind of went to the back burner again. Yeah, it's just just doing more exercise bike, and then diamond painting, of course. That's kind of what I like doing. Try not to sit in front of the TV for long periods of time, but sometimes. TV movies are a couple hours. Weekends, yeah, you get a little bit more TV time. In the morning, 20 minutes, half an hour with the TV. So I get the news flip. I watch the news flip. It's world news and what's happening in Toronto. That's CP24 right there. On the weekends, it's MSNBC. There's a weekend kind of show. The 3 hosts. So that's what we watch on the weekend. That's kind of a highlight of what happened during the week on MSNBC on weekends. After that. So, parents watch TV, and then I do other things. But yeah, you've been watching Echoes of Color with Jeffery Morrison. Down below in the description, I put the main website links for Conqueror and Pacer. 2 kind of fitness incentive kind of apps. Well, / websites. They're websites, so they tell you to install the apps to do the digital challenges. Anyway, I'm not affiliated or partnered with either. I just put the websites down there for giggles and information, just so you get all the details on the official websites. So I won't receive a commission or anything. I'm not trying to sell you anything. Yeah, There, just kind of there. I finished Conqueror Challenge, which was like Camino de... Nope. Wales Coast Path. I finished Wales Coast Path. So I'm kind of challenge-less on Conqueror right now. I'll have to see what else is on there, because I just like do one challenge at a time per application. So feel free to check that out. Totally optional. La-di-da. Any updates regarding Echoes of Color will just be here on YouTube. I do start photos, section completion updates, quick section completion updates. Explain the artist. No, I just basically say Timo, and then I do the stained glass cardinals and air quotes, because that's what I'm calling it. Or JY907 is how you'd potentially find it on Temu, if it's still available. I don't know, I got this a few months ago, so I couldn't tell you what Temu does. I'm not affiliated with Temu either. I just ordered these off Temu. That's why I'm telling you. Yeah, and do finished photos, and then, yeah. Artist, diamond painting company, round drill, and explain what happens in each section. Yeah, that kind of thing. But anyway, take care. All the best with your crafting endeavors, and I will see you again soon. Bye.